Indigo goes green.
9 minutes past 8 on a Monday morning. This is 91.9 FM. I mentioned cycling. That's what we're talking about all of this month as part of Indigo Goes Green. We're encouraging you to get back to cycling. It's good for health. It's a fun activity, and it's great for the environment. I mentioned a little while ago that I got a call from an Indigo listener. He was cycling to work, decided to swing by the studios. His name is Prabhakar Rao. He's an IT professional. He's also a CIO. Let's say good morning to Rao. Good morning, Rao.
Hi, Sagi. Good morning.
How are you doing this morning?
Fine. Really fine. And cycling, definitely, yes. It's putting me on with a lot of, I would say, energy.
Energy. You're looking a little sweaty, but that's a good thing. It's good to sweat early in the morning. Now, my question to you, Rao, why do you cycle? Why did you get into cycling with such intensity? You said that you cycle to work twice a week. Correct?
That's right. That's
okay,
right.
So what prompted you to get into cycling?
Basically, in fact, it's a kind of savings what I'm thinking about, and pay back to the mother nature.
Okay.
Cycling, I feel that's the best, to pay back to the mother nature. Yeah, that's how, I decided, and I'm going on cycling.
Okay, so it's not just for health reasons, but it's also for environmental reasons.
Of course, health reasons are there. So I would say that, it's at the background, but, the main thing is on the environmental. Yes,
Okay.
Health is definitely there.
Yeah. You're looking in pretty good shape.
Okay, yeah, thanks.
We're going to find out some more benefits of cycling from Rao in just a bit. We get back to the music. But if you cycle in the meantime, that's what we're interested in. We want to bring back cycling to Bangalore. Indigo Goes Green. We're encouraging you to get back to your cycling. With me is an Indigo listener, Prabhakar Rao. He's an IT professional, also a CIO. He was cycling to work and heard about us talking about cycling and thought he should swing by the studios. Rao, once again, good morning and welcome to the show. You were talking about the inspiration, and you mentioned a movie, An Inconvenient Truth. Tell us more about the inspiration to take up cycling.
My boss gave me a video CD about Inconvenience Truth, a documentary movie. It's all about global warming, and I would suggest, all my listeners on Indigo to watch this movie and understand what is really global warming and what is messing up, I would say, the other way, which is causing the global warming.
Okay. You've now inspired colleagues at work, but were there people at the office who kind of encouraged you to take up cycling?
Yeah, definitely, yes. In fact, in the beginning, I have been given a special timings for, getting into the office.
Oh, really?
Half an hour early.
Okay.
And I can move half an hour early also.
Okay.
At the same time, so that I'm not getting into this traffic.
Okay.
But off late, I wanted to do it on as a regular basis, so I am coming on time, so that other people also can pick up my...
That's great. Now, we were talking about the environmental benefits, but there are also obviously some health benefits. From your experience, you've been cycling quite a bit now.
Yeah.
What are some of the benefits that you have seen?
Basically, I'll say that, cycling, yes, as I was discussing earlier, it's good for health. It increases the cardiovascular fitness.
Okay.
And increases the strength and increases and the balance and the flexibility what you have. And moreover, you burn more calories,
Okay.
which we normally do it in gym. And when I do cycle, I don't do gym.
Okay. So you don't need to go to the gym because you're cycling?
True.
Because I'm sure your job actually involves sitting at a desk in front of a computer.
Yes.
So cycling is a good way of...
Every day I start with a new problem at my desk. So cycling keeps me, better off, to address that problem and,
So cycling helps you solve problems.
That's right. I would say that's one way. Yeah, it has a lot of angles in which one could look at.
Okay.
But health benefit is one of the other, which is directly, giving, a proper benefit to you.
Okay, great. I'm speaking with Rao. He's an Indigo listener. He was cycling to work and heard that we're speaking about cycling this month as part of Indigo Goes Green. Decided to swing by the studios and tell us a little bit about cycling. Asked you to SMS me. Got a message from Srinivas. Says, "Hi, Sagi. I used to cycle till about 5 years ago. Now the traffic is too bad for cyclists and you only breathe in the pollution." Srinivas, you have a point, but as Rao, our listener here, was telling us that maybe you can just get off your cycle, get onto the other side of the road.
That's right.
And walk. And
Yes.
try and avoid
Yes.
the traffic jam.
Yes.
Just walk as a pedestrian would walk.
True.
That's what you do.
True.
Especially at Silkwood
At
Junction.
Silkwood Junction, I just get onto my right-hand side and I just walk along with other pedestrians
Okay.
till I cross. And once I am on to the other side, and I again start pedaling.
Okay.
It's really nice, it's good fun. One could enjoy, I would say.
Exactly. So if you cycle, let us know. Send me an SMS 52919.
Radio Indigo, the power of music.
Best station on the planet.
91.9 FM.
Indigo goes green.
8:37 on a Monday morning. Queen with a song called Bicycle Race. A favorite of yours, Rao?
Yeah, thanks for that, Sagi.
You're most welcome. Rao is an Indigo listener. We're talking about cycling this month as part of Indigo Goes Green. And he heard us talking about it and decided that he needs to stop by and join with us and encourage Bangalore to take up cycling. That's what we're telling you. Get back to cycling. It's good for health. It's good for the environment, and it's a fun thing to do. Now, Rao, we were discussing, and now you have 3 messages.
Yeah.
Your first message is for fellow citizens in Bangalore. Why don't you go ahead?
So I strongly feel that it's a moral responsibility. Each individuals. I even say that it's every living being on this planet to contribute to pay back to this planet Earth.
Okay.
Yeah. And pay back in terms of saving power.
Okay.
Like while you are in office, like switch off your tube lights which are not required, or when you're moving out, see that you switch off your tube lights. And pay back in terms of saving water.
Okay.
And pay back in terms of saving paper. That's primarily like don't print if it is not required. And just go through that mails. I'm basically talking about the mails. Go through and just delete it or forward it, but don't print it. If required, only then print it.
So take less printouts.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's exactly. If required, you can print at the both sides.
That's right.
That's how it is.
Okay. Now you have a message. You have something else as part of your message for fellow citizens.
Yeah. I would say that entirely in general, we are talking about saving natural resources, a better way of pay back to the mother nature.
Okay.
And
Okay, now this is your message for others on the road when you're
That's right,
cycling.
that's
People on motorbikes and cars. Okay.
That's
So what's
right.
your message?
Please don't honk, as I was saying, and just give way for the cyclists. And I would even say that try to encourage cycles. And you could even give a thumbs up. That's a good gesture. What if a cyclist could opt from you guys?
That's a good idea. The next time you see someone cycling on the road, give him or her a thumbs up and say, way to go. Finally, Rao, you have a message for the government. You're hoping that there will be more support.
Yeah. What I would say is more and more people when we cycle. Obviously, I would request our government, just to look for wherein we could have a separate tracks for cycling. That's the one part, which I would sincerely request from the government.
Okay, great. This was Prabhakar Rao speaking with me, Saggy on Indigo Rising. He's a listener, he's an IT professional, he's a CIO, and he loves cycling. We want to hear from you if you cycle, because as part of Indigo Goes Green this month, we're encouraging Bangalore to get back to cycling. Let's all go cycling. Rao, thanks a lot. Keep up the good work.
Thanks, Saggy. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to get on air. Thanks
No problem. Okay,
Yeah.
keep up the good work.